New Jersey, don't touch the dial. I'll be speaking to Dan Dada in just a minute. I've got the news on the way, but let me kick off the segment like this. Now warning. The big show is on the 20th inside Amazura, and I can't wait. Super Cat. Watch out, let me come down. Watch out, let me come down. With them I'm gonna do it when the general come in. Give him the mic and hold a sit and sit down. Come up and Mr. Catch a man, him come for settle down. Whenever time me come, me say that guy skin bun. Cause Jaja on the phone and Mr. Catch him on the song. But when them I'm gonna do it when the general come. Follow me now. Give him the mic and hold a sit and sit down. Some of them come in a shock and some of them come and so that them done. The general come down, Super Cat. Let me know how to make me come down. Let me come down. Watch out, let me come down. Let me come down. Down. Super Cat. Now this one dedicated to all the boss them who jump up. I've got Super Cat in less than 5 minutes. Push up. I'm dedicated to the girl them who no mother. Second Mr. Cat because you come from my shit up. Anywhere you go with happy y'all and pull up. Listen Mr. Cat because him well dangerous. Me say mud up italic. Me say mud up italic it a rip up a market. Me say mud up italic it a the latest lyrics. Now me come to the place and take up the mic and flick for your lyrics. Me say if you think I lie you want some out of Manics. Oh man listen. Who used to watch that show the Manics man? Who used to watch that show the back in the days? Missing a days. When I use half I watch it. When I work with switch. And this a DJ can't short circuit. 88 and 89 me say me know me a fi rich. That's right. And up and fi me just me want me satellite dish. Me say mud up. Why not use satellite no more? Remember back in the days you have this big old dish in your land. The latest. And if you never have the land you try to put it on the roof. You know much people dish fly when Gilbert come. You know much people couldn't find them dish when Gilbert passed through Jamaica. Right now it's time for the news, and the news is brought to you by our friends at the Ladies Ball. That's right, the Ladies Ball. It happens on Saturday, February the 8th, inside Amazura. Chris Martin, Taurus Riley, I-Octane, Sanchez Cranium. Get your $25 tickets now at, of course, the one and only Genesis One Restaurant, Topaz Restaurant, People's Choice Furniture, Sam's Caribbean Market, and all of the major outlets in your neck of the woods, plus the Irie-Jam HQ. Get your tickets, $25 right now. The gift of giving for Thanksgiving, I should say for Christmas, is the Valentine's Ball. With tickets, get them. And also brought to you in part by the big New Year's Eve Ball. Yours truly, Chef Garfield, and of course, Stretch RJ, and of course, Alfie Bashman. That's going to be big. So right now, it's time for the news.
It is Saturday, December 14, 2013. I am Yvonne Hewitt. First-time offenders of the tobacco control regulations may escape the original $50,000 Jamaican fine as members of Parliamentary Committee proposed the reduction to $5,000. The committee agreed on the sharp cut in the fines after Chairman Rudyard Spencer spent an extended period trying to get two dissenting members to accept the proposal. Committee members Dr. Dayton Campbell and Hugh Buchanan were not in a mood to accept a recommendation that the fine be adjusted for first-time offenders. Committee members Dennis Daly, Shahini Robinson, and Marissa Dalrymple Philibert all insisted that they would not support an amount exceeding $5,000. Buchanan and Campbell had argued that the original fine proposed was intended to act as a deterrent to persons who were in breach of the tobacco regulations. Campbell warned that the committee could run the risk of watering down the regulations. As the bloodletting by criminals continues seemingly unabated, police statistics have revealed that all but 5 of the 19 Jamaican police divisions across the island have reported an increase in murders this year. Further, according to statistics compiled by the Jamaica Constabulary Force, the JCF, 8 of these divisions recorded double-digit increases. This adds up to 1,130 reported murders between January 1 and the first week of this month, a 10% spike when compared with the corresponding period last year. And with the continued attempts by the Portia Simpson Miller-led administration to woo overseas investors, President of the Jamaica Manufacturers Association, Brian Pengelly, believes the country's crime situation could make it a tough sell. The World Health Organization says more women are being diagnosed with and dying from breast cancer in the less developed countries, including the Caribbean. The WHO's International Agency for Research on Cancer, IARC, which deals specifically with cancer, said 1.7 million women were diagnosed with breast cancer last year, an increase increase of 20% since 2008. The mortality rate also rose 14% over that time period, with 522,000 deaths in 2012. It has therefore called for great attention to prevention and control measures to offset lifestyle changes. Russia and Cuba have quietly signed an agreement to write off 90% of Cuba's $32 billion debt to the defunct Soviet Union, a deal that ends a 20-year squabble and opens the way for more investment and trade, Russian and European diplomats said. The two sides announced an agreement to settle the debt dispute earlier this year and finalize a deal in Moscow in October. It would have Cuba pay $3.2 billion over 10 years in exchange for Russia's forgiving the rest of a $32 billion debt, $20 billion plus service and interest, the diplomats say. It must still be approved by the Duma, Russia's lower house of parliament. Negotiations on the form in which Cuba will pay the remaining debt are ongoing, the diplomats said, as even $320 million per year represents a large sum for the cash-strapped country, which has labored under U.S. economic embargo for decades. In sporting news, the once mighty West Indies cricketers were on the losing end again, this in the second cricket test against New Zealand in Wellington. The Kiwis batting first made 441 all out, with Ross Taylor making 129. The Windies in reply folded for 193, with Marlon Samuels 60 the top scorer. Asked to follow on, the sorry West Indies could only muster 175 all out to lose by an innings and 73 runs inside 3 days. The third and final test begins on Thursday in Hamilton. West Indies captain Darren Sammy admitted that his plane flight from Dunedin to Wellington for the second test against New Zealand was his scariest for some time. Sammy has vowed never to fly into Wellington again after high winds forced the pilot to abandon one landing attempt before getting both teams down safely. According to reports from New Zealand, other members of the West Indies team were also shaken up by the flight experience, and some New Zealanders on the same flight were quoted as saying it was one of the roughest they had known. West Indies coach Otis Gibson had described the experience as scary and terrifying. 2004 Fight of the Year Jamaican Glenn the Road Warrior Johnson will be back in the ring next Wednesday. The 44-year-old who announced his retirement from the sport last year will tackle the hard-hitting Bobby Gunn at the Sands Casino in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, in what is expected to be an exciting cruiserweight contest. The Road Warrior Johnson replaces Roy Jones Jr., who informed Team Gunn that he would not be going through with the fight. Globally recognized as one of the toughest fighters in boxing history, and for his willingness to fight in his opponent's backyards, Johnson's professional record is a solid 52-18-2 with 36 knockouts. The West Indies Cricket Board backtracked on its decision to axe the combined colleges and campuses team for the 2014 edition of the WICB Super 50 tournament. This after the board took a decision to extend a special invitation to the CCC during the WICB Board of Directors final meeting for 2013 in St. Kitts on Saturday. The 6 territorial teams, Barbados, Guyana, Jamaica, the Leeward Islands, Trinidad and Tobago and the Windward Islands, will participate in the tournament along with Ireland and the CCC. The teams will compete for the Clive Lloyd Trophy. I am Evan Hewitt.
Thank you so much, Evan Hewitt. And again, the news is brought to you by, of course, the big pre-Valentine's ball, the ladies' ball, Love Satisfaction. And it all takes place inside, of course, Amazur on Saturday, February the 8th. And also, the big New Year's Eve ball, Black and White Affair. Chef Garfield, yours truly. It's the 12th annual New Year's Eve ball. It's going to be inside Mangoville Ballroom. Get your tickets now at all your local outlets. Also, of course, Road International alongside Alfie Bashman. That's, of course, Stretch, RJ, and Alfie Bashman. They're in the other room, and that room is going to be another big room for the big New Year's Eve ball. All right, get ready. Don't forget tonight. Make sure you're also inside Stars Banquet Hall, Metro Media Live alongside My Zone. Yeah, Polish King Midas in the house. You know, so it's going to be music at a higher level. It's brought to you by, of course, Aussie British and it is Stars Rollout. Stars Banquet Hall located at 231-36, and that's Merrick Boulevard inside the Queens community, all right? Let me say a pleasant good afternoon to Beetlejuice, doing a great job over there with Stars Banquet Hall, doing very, very well. And we also remind you that Destiny, in association with the one and only Ninja Crown, presents One Mic. It's the artist movement inside Milk River, 960 Atlantic Avenue this Monday, and live on stage will be the only singer you need to hear right now. His name is Romaine Virgo. All right, music by Liberty Movement. Make sure you get their early advance ticket, $20, a little bit more at the door. All right. With that said, it is now time for me to jump into some music right here on Irie-Jam Radio. So keep it locked. It's Irie-Jam 93.5 FM. Here's a brand new rhythm, and I kind of like it. They've, how should I say, reworked the double trouble rhythm.
Here we go again. Here we go again. Yeah. People say I must be crazy, out of my mind. All the things they keep repeating, so unkind. But I believe in you and I will never change. Even when they say it's something strange.
Trouble. Super Cat in 3 minutes. Keep it locked. Call your friends. We're making the connection now. Yeah, man. I'm promising you. Super Cat in 3. Here we go.
You got to know it. You got to know it.
This is a Raga Shanti favorite tune right now.
Gonna blow it.
Anything to do with bun. Raga Shanti seems to gravitate to.
You have to know how you are go road go straight. I feel slick like MacGyver, think quick like Rasta Carrots. You get it from the way.
In other words, if you can't get bun down, if you can't take bun down, get bun. Now, in other words, also, seriously talking now, if you decide to get bun, you have to listen to that man. Him know the ins and outs. I think him talk to Raga. By the way, catch Raga right here on Irie-Jam Radio.
You got to know it. You got to know it. Or else you're gonna blow.
The one thing, a serious thing. Super Cat in 2 minutes.
I say when you have a woman with no play, you have to know how you are go road go straight. I feel slick like MacGyver, think quick like Rasta Carrots. You get it from the way. I say when you have a woman with no play, you have to know how you are go road go straight. I feel slick like MacGyver, think quick like Rasta Carrots. You get it from the way. First things first, you can't put no equipment skin me no single, so no come with the commitment thing. No call later night or before morning. As a matter of fact, me we do the calling. We avoid all the cussing and the panic. Me store your number now me phone as the mechanic. And the next thing when me want you fi understand, you can't see me when you want, you will see me when you can. Cause when you have a woman we no play, you have to know how you are go road go straight. I feel slick like MacGyver, think quick like Rasta Carrots. You get it from the way. I say when you have a woman they no play. Irie-Jam
don't show your face, Mr. Cat, cause them can't stop you, Selassie, I know. Yeah, Lord of mercy. Come as a special dedication to all farmer, whether you live or say. You wicked men say them riding west, tell them that them buck up in the Lord Jesus, was on jungle Jesus, gun on their parts, them will line up in the link up chest from guys test. You tell them. Well, I can't soon disappointment, but the hunter killer poor boy wanna claim that on a riding west. And a guy a run off him mouth and a pick up him chest, out a party them come for distress. How about to make me tell honor this? Wanna make sure God down no bulletproof vest. Cause when me pop off and a splurt, anything we come for test, me say them gone underground, figure respect me tell you about scab them and hang them up high. Apache Grand Canyon. Next first, Cherokee and Cheyenne. Capture outlaw raiders and bounty killer gang. Him a man, I feed the wild Indian. We take the money and the gold and burn the wagon. Brush up John Wayne and the one leave on. Him Calvary friend, me brush them one by one. And the rest of them me have under detention. Tell them that Apache run the western land. Me a go scalp them and end them up high. Scalp them and end them up high.
Irie-Jam from the
This is another Irie-Jam exclusive.
Now some of them running things, but when I come and square things, look at the side play for your mind to make it face to find play by the king, so that's all I bring. Good shot. We say what am I gonna do when them spat Jaja sound? What am I gonna do when them spat Jaja sound? Ragamuffin this I catch a man and come for second down. Anytime it comes it's like I turn your blossom. Cause them no run things, neither way.
New York City, Connecticut, and New Jersey. We're getting ready for the main event. We're getting ready for one in. It happens, of course, on Friday, December 20th, inside Amazura. Amazura is the place to be because it is official. Super Cat Wild Apache will be live inside Amazura. And, of course, he's expecting to bring some very special guests. Back by the Caution Band, New York City, Connecticut, and New Jersey. Let's go to the phone lines and make the connection. Super Cat!
Great. That's I most high bless and praises. I step through there with myself. I don't need I some. Yes, you know, I could try one great guest, God, other than a whole heap of monster uncle, you know, just know so that I do him work. Him alone, if them ever figure so them can come around and get one thing. That I come from 11 how long in a DJ, you know, say a whole heap of sound boy in destroy that reach here where him don't have to mingle mongle with them in any bungle and just come deliver a great show. If I can get this straight, I agree DJ right now.
You're talking to DJ Right.
I just want to know, sir.
And Cat, like I was saying, this show now, on the 20th, it's Super Cat. Now, what can your fans expect? Because we've been waiting for you to return to Amazura. I remember the last one was totally sold out. As a matter of fact, the last time I came to Amazura and you performed, I had to stay at the gate because I couldn't get in. Now, everyone's anticipating the return. One in. Talk to your fans then.
Well, I have fun and some of my fans them promote now. The one of them promote down up the air condition from 11 how long. Well, watch you now. Dada left the business long time, you know, and go suffer, gone far down the line, cornmeal, porridge pan without salt, without sugar. You see me? And forward enough come work, and you don't know how it goes. Dada never less than deliver a show to the people over the years. Late great Nicodemus in him grave, with the great Judah Demus still around, and I never shot the people. I make it possible that the youth like Beanie Man, Capleton, Shabba Rankin, whatever you can step up to the food plate and know, so watch ya. We don't come around here for play a hit. So I would carry this thing here to state to state. You know, the first time, you know, say, first time in the world, like how you say, Irie-Jam around the world. First time, them for know, say, reggae have world market. If them figure say, the youth them no know, that have to talk it.
Now, Cat, I must say this. Your presence in the dance hall and the reggae fraternity is truly...
What you know, I want you to explain this and to explain this, because we don't X out nothing. You see this dance hall, when them go around.
Right.
I want you enlighten the youth them on it, you know, for the medication I enjoy enlight with I and I self, you know. You see, dance halls, they are venues, and you have venues after venues after venues that I and I went through to play reggae music. Venues after venues over venues where I and I used to establish reggae music.
Right.
Now, and I don't know about no music near dance hall. The reggae music we play in I whole I dance hall, them from Biltmore straight through till today's Amazura. Once upon a time, it was a great Q club on them, and the whole of those places we play reggae music. So we don't have no time for these come round here now trying to draw a dark rug over a great light, because we never lose reggae music, and we don't know what them are called dancehall. We just know we never tap ram dancehall and sell out ballroom and all of them places.
So in other words, the dancehall is actually the venue. The music is reggae.
Dancehall is the venue. The dancehall is the venue. So what is going on here is some people trying to miseducate people and lead them, you know, in some wrong direction. Over the years, if you can count the amount of dancehall that we went through, it would be impossible. And the music we were playing, still playing, and is playing, is reggae music.
And this is why I was leading to Cat. You are so missed from the music that we need to hear, you know, people that paved the way
step forward to teach the youth about how it started, the trials and tribulation you went through, because it's enough door you kick off for the music, you know, Cap.
Well, you see, coming up out of the same, and I left out the Spaniard, them come to the history. And I left out the Jamaica over them come to the history.
Right.
Still I come from West Indian paradise, and today it's majestic people. They are so intertwined, it is a great people. You can see people with different kind of eyes. Even a big song where you hear them singing, these eyes, these footprints and these eyes, man. These people are so wise. You see species and species and species in colors of their eyes, blue eyes, black eyes, green eyes, brown eyes, and even a big song like Brown Eye Girl. Well, in our little illiterate Jamaica over Big Spaniard, the West Indian island, once upon a time it becomes so illiterate after colonialism and Western settlers, it boiled down to politics. And in between places, we get caught, you know, between a rock and a hard places, because, you know, you live over there, so you don't have to be following what they are preaching in the politics. You live over this side, you don't have to be following what they are preaching in the politics. You live in a zone, your brand as what the zone is. DJ Right don't have to go over this or go tell a man, say, watch a Q club me specialize in. A man say, watch this say work, and you're Canada. Don't come around here, come tell we say you run Billmore. So it was that kind of mentality. Now we get caught in between such things that we would have to find something to let the youth them without education. This is what they call it. Find a way out. Because we weren't politicians and we did not politician about either this way or that way. And to talk about politics, today you will hear them call themselves Show Pow and Pow Show, and Show say for big up Pow and Pow say for big up Show. So we're not on the side now. So in those times, it was a difficult time. We would have to find the music. For instance, we could have stayed around where we live around in our zone. And here you rise, string up and Sturgaff, and here choose the Wheel Voice and Chaplin across the border. You dare not cross, go over there.
Wow.
They would, in their zone, hearing us across our zone, stringing up sound like Bambula and here Super Cat, Early B, Barrington, Levy and Littleton and I over there with Leaf and Cliff Tyan, and they dare not come across the border. Wow. It's boundary. And you would have man like Barrington Levy singing, let us be like a soldier and defend our area. Because the enemies are coming with their guns and ammunition. So we're talking about taking it out of them time, the outside dirt, when man like Super Cat at school barefoot, Barrington Levy, school barefoot, and we have to take ourselves outside dirt like great candy. So the music was something for us to pave the way with, since certain youth never go to school, never finish school, and sometimes you come from a broken home where mama and papa have 10 picnic and one get to go to school and get some education. So your father dare not stretch him pocket like him want to make 2 or 3 get education, and the rest dead for hungry. Now you'll have a one black sheep more time who come up out of family and say, me have to do something about this, me have to find a way out, me have to dig a way out, me have to chop a way out, me have to mold a way out, me have to carve a way out, watch me have to explode a way out. And the music I will take I and I out. So I and I use the music to make a way that today you have youth come so far that, you know, look at a Bounty Killer, Beanie Man, a Cape and a Sizzler, them man, they can, you know, buy what them want. They can afford their life. Still today it should reach a level much higher than that, because the youth them could can't talk about them cribs now, just like how you have the epoch children, them talk about them cribs, because in a time gone, it was us in reggae music who grab hip-hop shoulder to shoulder and move forward to promote them.
Yes.
Those times, hip-hop didn't have the market where reggae have, and they did, you know, establish themselves in our market, which we never disrespect hip-hop down time. Super Cat do some hard work with them. Shabba Rankin and promote R&B, reggae on the next side. And at the same time, it was at 97 where hip-hop and reggae used to live. I don't know what happened after quick a year reggae get noticed, and then it's R&B and, you know, hip-hop at 97 where they live. So I guess reggae have just love the life we live today. And we not disrespect no one.
Yes.
We just know the root strong and we live long from about 11 we around, so come up here, so.
Okay, question. The works that you put in early in your career.
No career or no rare car. The hard work where we and I put in from them time till them time, yeah.
Alright, the hard work you put in from them time till them time, yeah. Do you see, it's just like we said to you, them, do you remember the works of Garvey, or do you remember the works of Malcolm X? Do you think we've come a long way? Do you think we've come up have we evolved where the music is concerned since when you are trod and are kicked down the door them back?
Well, we remember the work, you know, because we remember the work. I come from great history from all Julius Nyerere, them, you know, and Lulumba, them, and Steve Peak, them, because we are man we trod this and know this, you know. So when we are coming in ideas when you have Palmer Dice them and the great Kings teach them, you understand, come to the great Dennis Al Capone them, Lord Machuki till it come up to you, Irie, the great Rankin Sherman them, till the great Nicodemus and I have to remember, never forget, because if it was never the aspect that I paid to the roots, then I could never achieve these, let's protect the music this far. And as I said to the youth, them, for the first time in life, them to know, say, reggae is not just Europe anymore, nor in the United States, and we jump across Canada, go do something. It's globalistic. It circle around there and come forward home. It's like we see some round fat lampshade with some beautiful emblem go right round and some beautiful words go round and say home sweet home. It goes straight round till it come round and forward home.
Poetic words, and again, like I said, we wish we could hear the I voice a lot more often, because there's so many youths in the business don't understand, you know, the doors that you and the roads that you trod to make the music where it is today, and a lot of us are taking it for granted. So whenever the I in the area stopping, man, come with a reasoning, man, because
no, what you know this year, right? The youth them not gonna lose it, you know, cause you see, man like Nicodemus, late great Nicodemus gone, I'm great. It's the same reason why man like Joseph Will can get the opportunity to come forward.
Yes.
Even Mr. Foster would say him care for so long him care, and him there is a yellow man job going on repair. I see yellow man have to come round here again with there, and still I make the youth them know. So what you we not gonna know with there, the brigadier just forward there. And come and make the youth them know. So we don't lose the language youth, and while we there, the eye them now go shorten of words, and the eye them now go lose the language, because this roots can't die. And man like we have to take a rest more time, because since that are coming out for them a 9-year-old, yes. And we still never get where we deserve, because we play with unfair people and work with unfair people, and sometimes you can't go cut off a man head or cut off him hand because he might put him hand in the cookie jar and jar away your thing before your time, so you never get to fix up your thing. Still you're out there and you get this talk about in the business that you're a star. See, they don't look like a star. And most often time we never figure that I a star. We just figure that we are some youth will survive out of the ghetto, if I got them one call it, and I saw it stay. Quite rough man we down there. And we make a way for one another, and today the music live, and it's living a youth, and I glad to see that. What I listened recently in a ear is that the music short of language, because the Ital man them, and I talk about fake dreadlocks we have on in dread sideway and thing, I talk about some Ital dread where he never give it up, he never lose it, them man they have them roots. That is why a man like Orison, they could have said dread and no style, dread and no fashion, because you know some man fashion up him thing and don't bite him or disrespect him neither, because be the man so allow me and me, you know, Rasta man hairstyle, so no matter what you want disrespect the man I tell you the truth.
right.
The man them have the roots, the man they never lose the language, and what is shortening in the music to their ear is that the youth them is shortening of language. That's why man like Ninja Man them have to come forward. If I most I great God, I bless I know for come forward. I don't like achieving at this business where I supposed to achieve, because I never really get full pledge where I work for out there, and I never figure it too late as long as the breath I run through man lungs. So I don't like come help some of youth them make some of the music, instill the language in them, because we have that and we never lose that, and we never fight youth. We hold up youth, because we know if once the youth them know the truth, are the youth them tomorrow, are them are the future, are them are the fruit.
I hear that. Now you mentioned about, you know, the works you put in, and you never get what you're supposed to get based on certain situations. But your songs are still being played on the radio, still being played on the dance hall. What about royalties? Where does that fit in? Is there such a thing as royalties?
Well, listen, them songs they play now because I have die-hearted fans and so plus air conditions. Still, the royalty thing is the next thing, and we don't even want to go down in that, because we don't want to step on a tour. What we have to learn now as coming up as youth and youth, that as soon as we start make some money, we have to hire some proper attorney.
Okay.
And we and the manager have to come together and speak properly, and at the same time, things have to happen before the thoroughbred go through the gate, because you can't set upon the thoroughbred after him left the gate and gone and win the race. Yeah. And most often time the problem occur because we never did come to an agreement before things go out the gate. Now after the things go out the gate, it's hard to settle out things most often time if a lot of people don't understand what is going on. So sometimes we don't even cry about spilled milk. The most I give I chances to forward in the game. And once you forward in the game, a man never die. And them say if no cup, no broke, no coffee, no throw away, and the most I bring with dead in there.
Well said, my friend. Now, New York City, Connecticut, and New Jersey, speaking to Super Cat. It's all about Friday, December 20th. Amazura, the place to be. 91-12, 144th place. Get your tickets now. Tickets are available at all your local outlets. Backed by the Caution Band, straight out of Jamaica. And, of course, it is Irie-Jam in concert. Super Cat, anything you want to say to your fans, your ear condition, all the people listening right now?
Well, I'm going to tell them to go and strike them DJ right for 1911, how long you have boy destroys. I kill some boy from here, so I kill them. That's a Doc Jones will don't want to kill you, Roy. Watch here. Run them, Roy.
Respect, Super Cat. I'll see you on the 20th, Bridget.
Bless up.
Super Cat live in concert. It is going to be amazing. I'm not going to miss it. I'm kind of sorry to I host it because I want to be in the audience when Super Cat walks out and says, "Watch out, make me come down, make me come down, 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 down." If you'd like to see Super Cat in concert, if you'd like to win tickets, here's the number. Call me right now, 888-546-8742.